it'll make everybody feel so much better if all of this just was put to an end. I just want to squash all this. I really do. I'm Aspyn's brother, and I want to address some of these things in this video that she's saying. Now, I'm not making this video to try to, stir the pot. I'm not trying. This is not to provoke or instigate any situation. I really want to put an end to this, Aspyn. I really hope you watch this whole thing. Hopefully it changes, but knowing you, it probably won't. But I'm still going to try. It'd just be such a burden lifted off my shoulders. It really would. You just don't understand. I'm going to try to do this video without cursing because I didn't realize how much I cursed. If you're going to tell the story, you need to tell it right. And if you're going to tell it, you're going to definitely need more than 10 minutes. You might need about maybe 96 minutes and 32 seconds. I'm just saying. Okay.
I really need to do laundry right now, but instead I just want to complain about how much I despise my brother. Because it really do be your own family. It's crazy. My brother is my biggest op. Like, I don't need enemies. He's my mortal enemy.
So, I haven't seen, heard, or talked to you in years. You take the time to make a video about how much you hate me, and you're supposed to be doing laundry. And I'm on your mind. Either two things. Either you really hate me that much, or you miss me and you don't know how to express. This is your weird way of expressing it. Or maybe a combination of both. It's not healthy and it's not cool and it's not fair. I don't feel like I deserve to be talked about like this. And then to say I'm your mortal enemy is honestly, that's scary for me. I do not want you to be my enemy. I see the things you do to get back at people because I'm people. It's unsettling hearing that from you. Mortal enemy. I'm your biggest op. I tried to destroy you. Aspyn, you were by far the most destructive. By far. You destroyed every relationship you've had in this family. Left a catastrophe. Like, you did that on purpose, man.
2022, I had just gotten over like a whole bunch of like a series of traumatic events, being disowned by my entire family, literally because I want to go to therapy and I want better for y'all because our family dynamic is a mess and we're just going to keep repeating the same generational trauma if we don't stop it right now. And they basically was like, get out. We don't like you anymore. Go away.
That's not true. That stuff is cringe just hearing you say that.
We don't like you anymore. Go away.
We didn't tell you to go away. You wanted to go away on your own. Did you forget the text message that you sent me, Aspyn? It wasn't about your therapy at all. Everybody knows you was going to therapy. Nobody ever told you to stop going to therapy. It's just that what's going on in these therapy sessions? It's understandable that mom would think that therapy was fucking you up, but I don't believe it was therapy at all. If you were going to a licensed therapist, I think the therapist was just reacting to everything that you were saying. Now, if your energy is the same energy that you have now, which it is obvious. I mean, I done went on your YouTube and seen your posts. I know you still have that same energy. You still speak about us with the same venom and the same evil and the same hatred and all of that. I mean, you're painting us out to be monsters. So, of course, your therapist is probably going to recommend that you just cut ties with all of us. Therapy was so important to you. I think we all should have went to therapy as a family. I feel like that would have been beneficial to all of us. And that way you can get a perspective from all four of us, not just from you. Because if you hear the perspective from you, you'll paint us out to be monsters like we're just the worst people in the world. Like, it's literally on par with an episode of South Park. The ridiculousness and the way you exaggerate everything and the way that you paint your narrative and the way that you tell your story. And that's the most frustrating part because you can get other people to believe that as well. And at that point, what you're doing is that's defamation of character, public slander, and it's defamation, which you have no problem with. I had to summon up enough courage to just even type your name and search for you because I already knew what I was going to find. If I keep scrolling, I'm going to see something, derogatory statements, slander. I'm going to see all of that at some point, talking about me, your mother, and your father, our family.
It's like, tell me you think I'm better than y'all without telling me that you think I'm better than y'all. But yeah, series of traumatic events, getting disowned, getting laid off, having my aunt die. I mean, we weren't close. She also didn't like me because she threw me under the bus before she passed away. But
the list of traumatic events that you used, take Bunchy out of that list, Aspyn. You didn't care about Bunchy. Her passing away had no real impact on your life.
I mean, we weren't close. She also didn't like me.
Let's just be real. Rest in peace, Auntie Bunchy. We didn't really have a relationship with her. And then you're saying she threw you under the bus before she died. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what you talking about. How did she throw you under the bus? I'll probably never get a chance to ask you that. It wasn't a traumatic event for you. You didn't come to the funeral, Aspyn. Unless you were hidden somewhere in somebody's car or something, you did not come to the funeral. The funeral was in the same city that you're in. I came to the funeral. You weren't there. I don't know how that was such a Did you cry? Did you even cry? You were not even there to support your mother and to be a shoulder for her to cry on. She lost her daughter, and then she lost her sister. It was tough for her. You weren't there to help her grieve. What happened to your emotional intelligence, Aspyn? Could just pull up, give her a hug, just stay for 5 minutes. I mean, just anything. You didn't do that.
Getting laid off. And then after that, the next year, like almost getting evicted. I was too depressed to find a job because all that crap happened to me in a very short amount of time. Then having to hurry up and like sell damn near everything I had so that I could get out of the debt that I had with the bank and the apartment and all this stuff.
That's unfortunate. I mean, of course, it's unfortunate anybody get fired, laid off, or whatever. But regardless, we family, Aspyn. Whatever financial unfortunate circumstances that you was going through at the time, we could have helped you. I was doing very well. If you needed help, I would have helped you. You needed $2,000, I would have sent it. They would have sent you some money too, because we don't want you to feel like you're alone. We don't want you to feel like no one likes you. All of the things that you complained about all the damn time. No one likes you, this and that. No one cares about you, yada, 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 yada. I know you be saying it all the time, so I'm going to go out my way to let you know I'm not on that list. I would have lended financial help to you with no issues, and you wouldn't even have had to pay me back. You decided to disconnect from the family. So you didn't want to reach out. You were firm on that decision to not be in touch with anybody. So, you know, that's what it was. But we would have helped you. We really would have. That's what we hear. That's what family is for. I helped them. They helped me. We would have helped you. You're still family. You're still my sister. You're still their daughter.
Like I said, my brother's my biggest op. He has never wanted to see me shine. He has never wanted to see me do well. This little POS actually decided the day that I graduated from college to pick up drinking. Let me tell y'all what this little SOB did. He had a bottle of hot flavored vodka. Do y'all know that this little stupido,
a piece of shit, and I'm a son of a bitch and all of that? You don't have to keep disrespecting me. We everybody knows how firm you are on how much you hate me. Even strangers on the internet know this. There's no need for the name calling, man. Like, let's be respectful. Just understand that you're the only one with that hate in your heart.
This little pendejo decided to chug all of the liquor in the bottle.
I didn't drink the whole bottle. It was only half the bottle.
On an empty stomach, the day of my graduation. This man was projectile vomiting all over the place, and he missed my graduation.
As my big sister, when I was throwing up projectile vomit, I don't even think you checked on me. Little bro over there fucked up. He just fucked up. Whatever. First off, let me just say, I think out of all people, you can understand why people drink in the first place. So that was a time in my life I was very young, and I was confused, and I was unsure of my future. The reason I decided to drink that day was because I wanted to feel something. It wasn't more so jealousy. It was just more so of disappointment in myself. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I lost my virginity when I was 20 years old. So there's a chance that during this whole time you graduating, I have never felt pussy. I don't know what it feel like. I was finna say taste like. I was very young. I didn't know what I was doing with my life. And I seen that you had successfully graduated. You're the first person in the family to successfully graduate college. Can we get a round of applause for Aspyn and Jones, ladies and gentlemen? The first person in the Jones family to complete college. That is an achievement, but that is not something that I was envious of because I didn't want to go to college.
I didn't really think about it at the time, but now I realize he was just trying to take the attention off of me. First of all, it is way easier for you as a man to accomplish goals than it would be for me as a woman. Why aren't you taking advantage of that? If you feel so strongly about the fact that I'm doing better than you, then do something about it.
Miss me with this misogynistic bullshit because I said I was young. Let me figure myself out. But I didn't figure that out at that age. I mean, did you know you was going to be a YouTube content creator when you graduated college? You figure shit out as you go in life, you know? I feel like you should be able to understand. I should be allowed to be a young man confused. I didn't know what I wanted to do. What's wrong with that? That had nothing to do with you trying to steal your shine or nothing like that. That had nothing to do with that, Aspyn.
Of course, I think that the main thing that showed me that he didn't really care about me, but I was a teenager, was when I was in high school. Now, I'll be honest, I had no business doing what I did because I basically hit a dude even after he helped me get something from under the bleachers. But after that, he basically assaulted me. He assaulted me. He basically like choked me out like while I was on the bleachers, and everybody watched and nobody did a damn thing. Because it didn't even just stop at that. He was just messing with me the whole day. Like following me, calling me a slut, and like it was just ongoing. My brother went to the same school as I did. He didn't do anything about it. He didn't even yell at dude, didn't even confront him, nothing. Her brother goes to the same school as her, and he didn't do anything to protect her? Like, nothing?
You just sat there, you bendejo. You just sat there and admitted that you assaulted him first. I didn't hear you complain to me about that shit when we was cool. First off, I just want to say it's a great thing that you have enough accountability to admit that
I basically hit a dude. He basically assaulted me. No, basically he assaulted me.
Yeah, you basically assaulted him first. I'm just going off what you said. You want to be able to assault people and then not have no consequences. But then when they retaliate and respond to what you did, then you want to villainize them and victimize yourself. The thing that's weird is you said out of your own mouth,
even after he helped me get something from under the bleachers,
he helped you with something and then you assaulted him. I don't condone man hitting women. I don't condone women hitting men. Nobody should be hitting anybody. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. I don't know why you going around hitting boys. Boys are stronger than you. You know that. You just hitting dudes. You just out here hitting dudes. You ever hit a girl? Because you hit a girl, that's a fight. You ever been in a fight? Are you willing to fight a girl or a guy? Are you willing to do that? Because if you hit somebody, you know, you got to be willing to get hit back. Have you ever been punched in the face? You can't start shit and then dictate how that shit ends. The best thing to do is just don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. Think because you walking around with a vagina, that means you can't get repercussions from your actions. If a woman wants to hit a man, she got to be prepared for the repercussions. So every man ain't gonna have enough self-control to keep their hands to themselves, especially when a woman is the initiator and she's the aggressor. Just keep it real. You are openly on here saying that you assaulted this boy first, and then you wanted me to run into your defense and yeah, well, at least yell at the man.
He didn't even yell at dude, didn't even confront him.
If I hit a girl first and then she slapped the shit out of me and then go overboard and call me out my name and embarrass me, are you gonna come to my defense and try to whoop her ass, or are you gonna tell me, why are you hitting women? I've been spit on by this girl named Caprice. I've been punched in the chest by this tomboy named Jamie Cole, which turned out she ended up having a crush on me. Were you willing to fight another girl in my honor? You're 2 years older than me, Aspyn. So if you were a junior when this happened, I was a freshman. But let's say I was a freshman, you was a junior, and this is when this happened. I don't have any memories of you in high school, Aspyn. I don't think you have any memories of me in high school. You were too busy hanging with your friends, Autumn and Danielle. You weren't hanging with me. We weren't making any efforts to let it be known that, you know, we're brother and sister, because I'll kick your ass if you fuck with my sister, and don't fuck with my brother because I'll kick your ass if you fuck with my brother. We did not have that type of relationship in high school. I did do something to that kid. I just thought about it. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. A week later, when he was walking home, pistol whipped him, right? Then I dragged his body to the house. I grabbed the blind stick and I got the beating the shit out of him, whooping his ass with it, hitting him with it. Bow, 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 bow. I was gonna grab a pair of scissors, cut his body up into pieces, but then I said, you know what, never mind. I'm just gonna pick his body up and put it on the air hockey table. Aspyn, I caught a body for you. Would you catch a body for me?
And then when I was even younger, it was like he was always trying to get me in trouble and, like, you know, just be like, oh, Aspyn doing this or whatever. Like, he just never had my back like that.
I just want you to understand how childish you sound when you bringing up all this stuff when we were children. You used to say all the time, your brain is not fully developed until you're 25 years old. You would tell me that all the time. Why would you hold me accountable for all of these things that happened in the past when I was a young child? I literally can counter everything that you're saying about me as a child. The way I treated you, you treated me some type of way too. And it's on video. And I can literally show you evidence, video evidence of how you treated me as a child and use that against you. But why? We were children. You have never heard a peep out of me say when we was younger, you didn't do this and you didn't do that and this, that, and then all of that. Things went bad a couple years ago, and now you're telling the story as if we just had the worst relationship as brother and sister, and I never wanted to see you shine, and I always wanted to try to get you in trouble and all of that. Even if that was true, which it's not, let's focus on the way I treated you once I was, you know, of age. Because that's when you're old enough to know right from wrong.
So, yeah, I basically go around now, like, just head on a swivel all the time. Because I'm like, well, ain't nobody gonna protect me, so I gotta protect me clearly.
You sound like you were like some celebrity. It sounds like you need to hire a 24/7 security detail. The way you talk about all this security, everybody need to protect you and all this shit. What are you doing in this world where you need so much damn protection? Is that why you need all this protection? Because you are just evil and you want to be evil with no repercussions? Is that why you need protection? You want to be able to hit people without them doing anything back to you? Is that why you need protection? You want to be able to insult, ridicule, and completely humiliate people without them doing anything to retaliate? Is that why you need all this protection? I'm a firm believer of treat people the way you want to be treated. I am a firm believer of that.
But anyway, I'm just trying to paint the picture of how much this man does not care about me. Even though I've always defended him and I've always stood up for him and done what I could as a woman to protect him. My father is like my sperm donor is the epitome of like low effort. Like, oh, I work and I come home. So what's the problem? He has no teeth, so he sounds like that. And whenever he would disown my brother, whenever we had arguments about, like, the way he treats our mom because he abuses her, he would always disown him. You're not my son. I can't believe you're my son. You're not my son.
You're showing your character, Aspyn. You're making fun of your father who doesn't have any teeth on the internet. You're making fun of him. Have some dignity, and let's not make fun of a man that don't have no teeth that just happens to be your father. Let's not make fun of him for that on the internet, to strangers on the internet. Keep showing your character, Aspyn. Keep showing us who you are.
And whenever he would disown my brother, whenever we had arguments about, like, the way he treats our mom because he abuses her, he would always disown him. You're not my son.
Back in the day when I was younger, he did get drunk, and every now and then, it wasn't often, but every now and then he would get upset at me and Aspyn because we were protecting our mom because he was being abusive to her. Not physically, but emotionally. At the time, I didn't even care because I knew he was drunk. And I knew he didn't really mean that. He didn't do it as much as she's making it sound, but he did get drunk and say a lot of mean things, say a lot of abusive things, say a lot of ignorant things. I appreciate you, Aspyn, for coming in my defense during those times. However, we're adults now. I don't hold that against him. I have a good relationship with my father right now. I have forgiven him for everything that he said in those drunken moments when we was younger. I'm not even thinking about that because that's old shit. I'm not living in the past. I don't even care. Dad goes out his way to help me. I go out my way to help him. He's went out his way to help you too.
And let me tell you something. My father is a whole carpenter. Like, he builds houses. He builds things from scratch, right? I asked him to put together a dresser for me. It's one of those, like, cabinet drawers thing that has, like, 8 or 10 drawers or whatever. And he complained the whole time.
You mean like complaining like how you are supposed to be doing your laundry at the time of making this video, but instead you decided to complain about how much you despise your brother?
I really need to do laundry right now, but instead I just want to complain about how much I despise my brother.
You mean complaining like how you put complaining on your headers on your social media pages? You mean complaining like how you love complaining? Like how you can make a page and put your picture on there looking all demonic and satanic and evil? You mean complaining like that? You said you a spitting image of him. You have a lot in common with him. You know the one thing that y'all have in common the most? Both y'all love complaining. Only difference is it's okay when you complain. Just because he a carpenter, he shouldn't complain. He should be putting this difficult shit together with a smile on his face. Your father is a complainer. Maybe that's where you get it from.
And he complained the whole time. Oh, there's so many pieces. Oh my God. And I'm just thinking, like, you do this for a living. I don't understand what the problem is. Oh, you don't want to do it for me. Got it.
He don't put shelves together for a living, Aspyn. He drives a truck for a living. This shit he does on the side. You understand? He's always had a primary job and then his little side jobs. He's a complainer. Know that going in. He's going to complain about everything. Everything that you need help with, he's probably going to have a few complaints about it. He still took the time out of his day to come to your house, drive in the city, deal with all that traffic to come and put the shit together and help you out. You seeing him complain. How about you offer your fucking help? How about that? You need this right here. You need some water or something. You need some more light right here. You need me to move this out the way or whatever. Help him help you. Let him complain. He's still going to put it together. And when he done, slide him $20 or something. Buy him some Big Bubba's chicken or some fucking jerk chicken or whatever. Show some appreciation and be grateful. We have a father in our life that's willing to help us.
It's like, okay, you know what? I'll just pay somebody to do it next time. No problem. I won't ever bug you for this again. Oh, you're going to be paying a lot of money then. Which is code for, I am jealous of the fact that you have options of how to get things done. You don't need me, and I don't like that.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, for real, like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's complete bullshit.
But anyway, my mom sat there, watched him bully me, didn't do a thing. After this, I went low contact. They figured it out, I guess, that I was going low contact and decided, let's not let her quit. Let's just fire her. So I was fired on August 31st, 2021. My brother didn't like to hear me talk about things that I've gone through, which I thought that's what siblings were for. And he basically said he don't want to hear it no more. He don't like the fact that I keep talking to him about these things. It makes him uncomfortable, blah, 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 blah.
Complete disregard for how I feel. He didn't like the fact that he didn't want to hear me to continue to talk shit about my parents and blah, 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 blah. He didn't want to hear me continue to tell him how much I hate dad because he ain't got no teeth and he ain't shit and he can't save money and his mom is weak and he didn't want to keep hearing me talk about that shit, blah, 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 whatever. It makes him feel uncomfortable, yeah, whatever. That's the problem for me, man. For years, I have talked to you and we've had conversations on the phone. I enjoyed your conversation, but I started to notice a pattern with you. You would eventually start complaining about the same things. And a lot of those things was my parents, right? So I started to notice that, and I told you, please, can you just chill out on the slander? You know what that's called? It's called a boundary. I'm only asking you to just stop with the slanders. It's not like I'm giving you an ultimatum where I'm saying, hey, Aspyn, if you want to keep on slandering my parents, you're going to have to pay me $2,000 every time you do this. It's not like I'm giving you a ridiculous ultimatum like that. All I'm saying is, hey, chill out on the slander. You could talk to me about anything. You felt comfortable calling me and telling me the first time you tried cocaine. You want to complain about Autumn and how you feel like she fucked you over when y'all was living together? I listened to it. I didn't say, hey, Aspyn, I don't want to hear this shit. When you wanted to call me and tell me about some dude that you felt didn't want to call you back or some dude that you felt did you wrong, I listened to you. I didn't say, hey, Aspyn, this is making me feel uncomfortable, the fact that you're talking about dudes. No, you could talk to me about anything. Only thing that I was asking you to do was to please stop the slander about my parents because I love my parents. I wouldn't want anybody to be talking that bad about you either behind your back. Because I love you too. If I tell you, hey, can you please stop talking about this? If I tell you that, I expect for you to be like, I expect for you to goddamn fucking respect that. Am I a bad person because I don't want to hear bad things being said about people I care about? Coming from their fucking daughter, coming from my damn sister. That makes me a bad person. The way that you talk about us now.
My father is like my sperm donor is the epitome of like low effort, especially from his own toothless father. Oh, I work and I come home. What's the problem? He has no teeth, so he sounds like that. He abuses her. My mom sat there, watched him bully me, didn't do a thing. So he's probably still abusing to this day. I'm tired of y'all treating me like I'm a burden.
This is what I had to deal with when we was on the phone. Whenever you decided you wanted to talk shit about mom and dad. So then out of the blue, random out of the blue, did you forget the text message that triggered all of this? Did you forget? You basically introduced a situation, a life-changing event by randomly texting me, hey, I know you don't want to hear this, but I'm finna cut mom and dad off, just letting you know, because you're my brother and you're the only person that listens to me. You're even stating in the message, I know you don't want to hear this. So you're aware of my boundaries and you're blatantly disregarding it. Fuck it. I'm going to tell you anyway. Fuck your boundary, BJ. I know how you feel, BJ, but I'm going to tell you anyway, BJ, because I don't care how you feel, BJ. Aspyn's feelings are more important than everyone else's. That's essentially what you're telling me.
So my brother basically helped my mom disown me, even though I literally didn't do a thing.
All right. This is the biggest problem I have with everything that you saying in this damn video, Aspyn. This lie that you telling, you saying you didn't do anything and we just disowned you. That's just not true. When you say you didn't do anything,
even though I literally didn't do a thing.
Let me tell you what you did. Okay, Aspyn, you introduced an idea that you're going to disconnect your connection with your parents. That is a life-changing event for them, Aspyn. You've been in their life for 30 years. She raised you. She watched you grow up into who you are right now. I don't think you understand how that feels, and you won't ever understand how that feels unless you become a parent yourself. I don't think you understand the gravity of that. Not being able to talk to your child anymore. I did not encourage anybody to stop talking to anybody. And you know that. I wasn't sitting around with mom and dad like, how we gonna get Aspyn out the family? I'm gonna just call it what it is. That's blatant bullshit. Like, damn, I didn't know she felt this way. Damn, like we're all reacting to words and the energy that you're putting out there, which, let me just remind you, it's the same energy that you have now online.
My mom had texted me and said, oh, I think your therapist is turning you against us. The only person that would know that is my brother. So I confronted him. I was on the phone crying like, I trusted you. How could you do this to me?
You get upset with me because you feel like I'm wrong for giving mom a heads up that you're about to change her whole life by not being in it. You call me, you confirm that I did reveal some information to them. You get mad, you yell in my ear on the phone, and then you hang up. Then you call back twice, I didn't answer.
I was on the phone crying, like.
I mean, if you were crying, unless you were angry crying, anger was the front facing emotion of that moment. You know, crying is vulnerable. I didn't sense any vulnerability in that moment. I sensed anger. That's why I didn't answer the phone. Like, I didn't even hang up on you. You hung up on me after you yelled at me. Now, when you were yelling at me, I didn't detect tears. I detected anger. Did you forget what you sent me after that?
Even though I literally didn't do a thing.
Did you forget that you texted me? Mom never wanted a short son. You got me all the way fucked up in all capitals. Did you forget that you texted me that? Mom never wanted a short son. That was your way of trying to expose her and to piss me off, like just trying to play divide and conquer, you know, pure evil. That was your first shot. So when I say in my documentary, you pulled that first trigger, you fired the first shot, it wasn't me. That was the shot that you took first, okay? Then you text my girlfriend, who just so happens to be 7 months pregnant.
And I asked his baby moms, I'm like, girl, can you step in and help me?
She had reached out to me after the first encounter of, you know, the family having a problem, and she kind of was in hopes of me taking the side of hers. I didn't want nothing to do with it, and she pretty much felt some type of way about that.
She basically was like, I'm not involved. I was like, oh, so everybody betraying me. Okay, it's Betray Aspyn Day. Got it.
I didn't even know nothing about it. I was minding my business. Just a pregnant lady minding my business. I get a message, you know, not even from you, but from her telling me what's going on.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you leave her the fuck alone? She pregnant with my baby. Leave her the fuck alone.
I'm like, girl, can you step in and help me?
Did you want her to help you be mad at me? You want her to assist you in hurting me while she's pregnant with my child on top of that? You throw a tantrum and get mad at her.
I basically retaliated, and I was like, okay, well, you have to come to my mom every time my brother is like, you know, being an ass to you, but I guess we're just going to ignore that.
Correct or incorrect? Did Aniel have something to do with the fact that you were mad at me? No, she did not.
Betray Aspyn Day. Got it.
That's betrayal to you? Are you starting to notice a pattern here that you have a knack for lashing out on people when they disagree with something that you feel? You can look up the characteristics and attributes and behaviors of a narcissist, and everything that you've done fits those characteristics and those attributes of a narcissist, Aspyn. Respectfully, you are the narcissist that you say we are. And then what you did to put the cherry on top, let me hurt both of them at the same time. Let me get a 2-for-1 special. Let me hurt Aniel because she didn't want to help me. And then let me hurt him because I'm already mad at him. Let me pull up these old messages that my brother sent my friend who's a sex worker who sells her body online. Let me pull up these old messages from a year ago and let me show this to Aniel. Trying to expose me as a cheater, trying to purposely sabotage my relationship, complete utter disregard for the fact that she's pregnant with my baby, purposely subjecting a pregnant woman to unnecessary stress.
I basically retaliated, and I was like, okay, well, I literally didn't do a thing.
That's what you did, Aspyn. So this whole I didn't do even though I didn't do anything. If you're gonna tell the whole story, please tell it correctly, tell it factually, and don't omit any information. Don't leave out when the fuck shit that you do. Have some accountability.
They all got behind and like, you know, was like, you know, kikiing and cackling about how they can't stand me. And
Kiki and you and your friend got together and did that exact same Kiki and Kaka together and whatever. Y'all did that exact same thing. You still got the messages, girl? Yeah, screenshot them shit. I'm finna send this shit. Yeah, that's what y'all did. That's what you did.
And my brother was so mad at me, and I was so confused because I'm just like, where's all this coming from? So then he got mad at me, sent me this really big, huge, angry text message saying, I can't believe you involved her into this and blah, blah, blah. Talking about his baby moms, who's probably still abusing to this day.
When you apologized for texting Aniel when she was pregnant, I know you remember that apology you gave me. You said you were sorry because she was pregnant during the gestational period. It sounded like you were basically saying if she wasn't pregnant, then you wouldn't have anything to apologize for. That apology felt like bullshit, and you're basically proving that it was bullshit because in this video, you saying you reached out for her for help and she didn't give it to you.
I'm like, girl, can you help me? She basically was like, I'm not involved.
And then you also saying you didn't do anything wrong.
I literally didn't do a thing.
I can tell, I can peep energy, man. Like I can feel energy. And in that video, in that apology on the phone, like I knew your energy was fucked up. I knew that you really wasn't really sorry for her. I knew that apology was not really genuine and authentic. And I could feel it on the phone because you weren't really trying your hardest to really have empathy with me. Like you was trying to argue with me and debate with me and shit like that. Like you really weren't trying to listen to what I'm saying. Like you're not listening for real. You're not trying for real. There's a lot of tension in the air. Your level of sensitivity to the shit was not there. That was a big deal to me. I really wanted to infiltrate and pierce your soul and get you to understand that, like, look, man, we don't have to be beefing like this, but I need you to work with me. All I'm asking for is fucking respect. That's all I'm asking for. I'm just asking for respect. You know, just the fact that you want money just to be in somebody's life is ridiculous. I gotta pay you a fucking flat fee just so you can act right. I shouldn't have to pay you to act right.
This is another method to get back at me for doing literally nothing. But the thing he did that was the worst, I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough time to explain it. I get an email from Aura saying that they want to do a sponsorship with me. And I'm broke. It's 2022. I'm still getting out of the hole that I had earlier in the year. The email was littered with errors and stuff like that, though. So I definitely should have, like, not gone along with it. But I'm new to the YouTube game and, like, all this stuff. I still shouldn't have went along with it. What am I saying? You know, I'm sending personal information back and forth to who I think is a person who works at Aura named Melissa Fields. And then come to find out, it's actually my brother who was pretending and scamming or whatever to be Aura, which is a felony. Don't worry, I did create a police report on him for doing that.
That's an accusation. I don't know what you're talking about here. I really don't. I don't know what you're talking about. You hate me so much that you've convinced yourself that every opportunity that you get moving forward is me somewhere attempting to scam you. Maybe that's how much you hate me so much. I wasn't contacted by any police, law enforcement, or authorities, or none of that. So I think it's safe to say that your evidence was inconclusive.
So messed up.
Yeah, I've been disowned by my family. Like, if you got famous, right? You got, like, I know your YouTube is doing very well. But if you ever become a public figure and you have an interview with somebody, they're gonna ask you, like, who are you? You know, how you was you growing up? Your family? You gonna, I know that's the first thing you're gonna get to. Well, I was disowned by my family.
Being disowned by my entire family.
I didn't even do anything. I was disowned by my family, August, whatever date you said, and yeah. So I'm an orphan. My brother, I despise him because he tried to destroy me. Aspyn, please, Aspyn, let me talk to you, please. Can we talk to you, Aspyn, please, Aspyn? I miss you, Aspyn. Fuck you, Mom. I hate you. You ain't shit. Only person to protect me was Granny, and she's dead. I need all the protection in the fucking world because I'm this person that feels entitled to. I just want no consequences or repercussions for my actions. Mom, you ain't shit. Dad, you just a toothless, drunk, alcoholic, piece of shit. BJ, you a con artist. You need to go to jail, and you're gonna be a bad father, and you're abusive to your girlfriend and all that. Fuck all y'all. I was disowned. They all plotted together and kiki and oh, how we gonna give it to Aspyn? How we gonna do it? Oh, just kiki and shit. Hey, Aspyn, just want to let you know, Chaos is she ain't gonna make it much longer. Oh, my mother recently contacted me in another attempt to terrorize me. You're demonizing your own mother to these strangers on the internet. And you know Mom is too fucking weak to even be a fucking demon. You know that. Stop painting this picture like we're just so evil. Like, please stop it. Cut the shit. Knock it off. Please, man. It makes you look psychotic because I know what happened for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually know what happened. You said Chaos was like a sister to you. We see how you treat your siblings. And if you really cared that much about Chaos, you could have seen her way before she died or before she was about to die. You decided to remove yourself from the family, Aspyn. Mom has reached out to you countless times trying to get you to come back. My goal is to put an end to all of this. I don't want this to continue. I don't want my mom to leave this earth under these conditions with these relationships and all that. I really don't. She doesn't either. And you know, you don't understand the moments I had to see that I had to witness from her. I've watched her in tears break the fuck down because she just wishes that you could just not be how you are. You know how weak and vulnerable she's been because of you. You know, you don't understand. You don't see that. I don't believe that I was a bad brother to you because if I was really that bad, you wouldn't have still been talking to me before all of this stuff happened. You would have been cut me off if I was that bad of a brother. You wouldn't have wanted to go to the rage room with me if I was that bad of a brother. You wouldn't have wanted to talk about spending more time with me if I was that bad of a brother. You know what I'm saying? We were on the verge of spending more time with each other. You would have been spending time with my daughter as well. We would have been a happy family before all this happened. I didn't hear you say that I was beating up on you as a kid and all of that shit when we was cool. I can react and be emotional about some things that's going. I can react to fuck shit. Am I not allowed to react to fuck shit? William said he was gonna shoot me. I spazzed out on him. If he hadn't said he was gonna shoot me, I wouldn't have said shit to him. I might say some things hurtful just like you, man. You know you can say some hurtful shit. The difference is I'm going to feel bad about it at some point. Be like, did I really say that? Damn, it's fucked up. Hey, look, man, I know I said what I said. I was upset. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's the difference between me and you. You ain't gonna tap into that. You gonna just keep on, nah, fuck you. Fuck you forever. Nah, I don't want to hear it. Fuck you. Fuck everybody. Fuck you too. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm done with you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate you. Like on some real shit, I think it's a part of you that enjoys knowing that, you know, you just, whenever you feel like it, you can just tap into that hate for us and then express it online to these strangers and then have them support you. If you're willing to hold on to something negative and keep on broadcasting that, then why not be willing to turn that into something positive? Like, I'm sure your wonderful subscribers and your supporters on Patreon, I'm sure these people would love to know that, you know, like you're finally, like you've made amends with your family and you cool with everybody and you back in touch with everybody slowly and you got a better relationship with your brother now. I think these people would love to hear that. But I don't think that you want to tell them that. I think you want to keep identifying as an orphan. I think you want to keep identifying as somebody that's been disowned. But that is just not the case, man. You were not disowned. You've trained your mind to be anti-us. So no matter what we do, no matter what type of love that we show, you can find a way to finagle a narrative to make it sound like we're evil. And I just want you to know everything that you saying about us that's evil, that's bad, that's all of that. That's projection. That's how you are. You can't keep saying you were disowned and then in the same paragraphs, you're saying that my mom is trying to reach out to me. She's trying to reconnect with you and you're the one that's rejecting it. At that point, it's not disownment. It's you removing yourself from the family. We've tried to reconnect with you and every single time it has failed because you would not allow it. I love you. I'm sorry everything happened. I wasn't trying to hurt you when I showed mom that message. I really wasn't. And if you felt like I was betraying you, I apologize. I was not trying to betray you. I just was trying to, you were going to hurt her. I care about mom a lot. You know, I care about both of them a lot. I care about you too. But I mean, like I say, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I really wasn't. But you were trying to hurt me for sure. And that's what I want an apology for, a real apology. You really were trying to hurt me. And that's why any fucked up thing that I said to you was because I knew you was trying to hurt me. And I'm not weak like mom. If you say fuck me, I'm going to say fuck you too. If you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. Mom never wanted a short son. That was said to really crush my soul. You really wanted to crush my soul. That's like the equivalent of a girl breaking up with her man. And then in the process of breakup, she said, oh yeah, that's why your dick little nigga. Family get mad at family from time to time. But we don't go those lengths to hurt people like that, like to hurt people that we supposedly supposed to care about. I still care about you. Every time I go on your page, it's because I care about you. And I just want to see what you got going on. Like, are you okay? I'm not going on your page to leave comments and to just like try to terrorize you or none of that. This video is not made to terrorize you. This is just me. You asked me, you know I always keep it real. I ain't never lied to you. I want to tell the story like it is. I want to keep it real with you. You know I've always been like that. So this video was not made to try to hurt you, to try to terrorize you or nothing. I literally want you to take this evil out of your heart. Please remove this evil. Stop spreading these lies and stop spreading this defamation and all this slander about your family on the internet to these strangers that don't fucking know us. For real. All right. I'm going to just wrap it up with this, man. If you do, hear me out. You know, I know it might take a while for us to be cool if you even entertain that idea, but I'm here for you. You know, if the words that if this video somehow punctures your heart and you can finally somewhat let go of that hate, I'm right here with open arms, Aspyn. I'm just leave it at that.
Like I said, my brother's my biggest op. He didn't care because he did not love me. Because he does not love me.